All right. Hi, Sam. Thank you for joining me tonight. Beautiful setting. Where are you right now?
Yeah, thank you so much, Jude, for the invitation. I am actually in the park. This is not too far away from where we live. We live out here in cottage country, so
Mm,
it's a
yeah.
very nice environment.
Great. Yeah. And of course, the reason, as I shared with you, is to ask you a couple of questions on, what was your life looking like before you started TIO and what it's done for you.
Yeah.
Has it enriched your life? Did it meet expectations for you? So just tell me a little bit about that.
Okay. So basically, the real core of what TR has done for me is to give me a solid mental base where I think that it has helped me to navigate just about any situation that I come upon, because I find that the sort of mindset that TIR has helped me
Hmm.
to establish is what
Yeah.
is what has given me the strength to navigate a lot of different challenging situations that I would have experienced over the past couple of years. I
Hmm.
mean, I'll say over the past 7 to 10 years, I've had some real tough times, and
Yes.
tough times in that life throws us things sometimes that we're not necessarily expecting.
Yes.
And the way that I've been able to navigate those situations has shown me the power of TIR.
Hmm.
And I honestly can say that it is based on the mindset that I've been able to develop through TIR.
Yes.
And also I will say, hopefully I'm not taking up too much of the time, but I'll
No,
say
not at all. Not at all.
that
Please.
one of the things that I've found that TIR, another thing rather that I found that TIR has done for me, is shown me that the primary thing is always establishing and maintaining a goal. And we did something similar to that in the military. We talk
Hmm.
about establishing and maintaining an aim. And when I went over into TIR, we started to refer to it primarily as goal, or objective, or whatever you. But I find that
Yes.
as a person, as human beings, when we have that goal to anchor on, it draws us to it so much more than if you're just going by. And
Hmm.
TIR helps me to clarify the goal situation a whole lot, and also helps me to organize the behavior to drive me towards the goal. And I apply that to a number of different areas in my life.
Yes.
I do try to share it with persons sometimes, but it takes a lot more than me sharing it with them. I
Yes.
think it
Yes.
needs to go deeper. So yeah, definitely
Yeah.
that's
Yes. And I think what I've heard also other people say is what TIO does is help you understand the concept of now. People talk about living in the moment now because most of us we don't live consciously. We just go
yeah,
subconscious. We just do without really thinking.
yeah.
But would you say that living in the now is something that at least you've gotten from TIO?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, understanding that the present moment is more or less. Some people look at it differently, but more or less, the present moment is really all you've got. And if you make
All you've
the
got.
best of the
Absolutely.
present moment, like
Absolutely.
if you always making the best of the present moment, the future will take care of itself. And when you get there, the past would have been great. So,
Hmm.
so
Yes.
definitely, the present is key to
Yes.
make the best of.
Yes. And based on your experience with TIO, what kind of person would you say TIO helps? For example, let me give you a couple of examples. If
Yeah, yeah,
somebody's suffering from, always having doubts in their mind, being anxious,
yeah.
meaning they don't have room in their mind for creativity. I mean, we're
Yeah.
always worried and all that. Would you say this helps that kind of person, or would it help somebody who has a goal for their business, for example? What kind of help does TIO really bring to the table?
No, actually, TIR would help both persons, because the person with the chaos in their mind, TIR would help them to bring order to that chaos. Okay,
Mm,
absolutely,
order.
will help them to bring order to that chaos. And also for the person who have a specific goal, TIR would help them, right, to achieve the goal, one, but also to help them to probably clarify and magnify the goal if it's not big enough. So
Mm.
certainly, I believe that for the person with the chaos in the mind, TIR would help you to bring order to that and then clarify the goal and move to the next level. So you go from one stage to the other, then the other. But certainly, I believe it can help both persons or
Both
someone in
person.
any one of those scenarios.
Yes. And I like the fact that you said clarify and if the goal is not big enough,
Exactly.
because what Bob Proctor says is most of us have little small goals, and
Yeah,
if we already know how to do something, it's not a goal. Most
exactly.
of the time we go toward that, and we don't go towards something that's big enough that it scares us and excites us at the same time.
At the same
Yeah.
time.
So thank you, Sam. I mean, I think I've gone through the same process myself,
Yeah.
and I keep going through that because you keep growing. Actually, your mind expands,
Yeah.
and I'm glad I did it, and I'm
Yeah.
sharing it with people now, and I'm glad it helped you the way it did,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate you sharing your experience with TIR.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, for sure. And you know, something that you said a while ago, which just kind of remind me of something. As you say, you know, you keep going through it because as you realize, the more you, as human beings, we're meant to evolve and expand, right? And so when you
Absolutely.
expand from one level to another, the same principles you can apply to take you to the next level. And so basically it doesn't matter where someone think they are in their life. This can help them to go to the next level, is the point that I'd love to make right there, because it's
Very good.
definitely for sure.
I really appreciate your thoughts and your perspective on that. And thank you very much, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Thank you
Great
for your
chatting.
time. I wish you all the best. All the best.
Thank you so much. You too, man, for sure.
Take
All
care.
right. Take care, boss. Cheers.